Domestic airlines operators have increased airfares on domestic routes by 100%, with effect from the 1st of March 2022. This is as a result of high cost of aviation fuel and inadequate supply of dollars with which they transact businesses. Sam, now domestic, that means if I was doing Abuja from Lagos, 40,000 before, that means I might be paying 80,000, 100,000.
Yeah, in fact,
100%.
The latest report I read said that a flight Lagos to Abuja now will cost about 100,000. In fact, the cheapest flight you can get is 100,000. One can only imagine what Nigerians are going through. Rising prices all over. You can't get fuel for your cars, and if you have to go by road transport, you're paying almost double because, you know,
the risk.
Yeah.
If I have to go from here to Abuja.
Exactly. But again, we need to face the facts, Ayo. We are rejoicing that the price of crude in international markets is going up. But the downside of it is that the refined products that we bring into the country
to increase.
Yeah, come at very high price.
The landing costs, the production costs.
Yeah, interestingly, the price of aviation fuel is not subsidized. And so operators within that sector have to buy, aviation fuel at very high cost. And these costs are going to be, transferred to passengers. That is what we are seeing at the moment. And that explains why government itself is a bit, hesitant about removing petroleum subsidy, for the use of, for cars. So it's a burden we have to bear. And I read somewhere that government is complaining that they were not informed. Airline operators are not charity organizations. They have to recover, the cost of operation and make some profit on it. So that's the reality that we face. The fundamentals don't look good, all right, but they also have to survive. The alternative is to shut down.
This is leaving the reach of on average Nigerian, the middle class now. As nice. Also have to cough out 100,000 naira to go to Abuja.
Yeah. Right now, apart from short trips, maybe like Abuja to Kano, even that one is not going to be less than 38 to 40,000. Just Abuja to Kano. But Lagos to Abuja, the minimum you get will be around 50,000. Airline is a deregulated sector. Airlines charge what they want. Some airlines, their fares are lower, but even at that, given the fact that aviation fuel, they said in Lagos is 410 naira per liter, but in Abuja is 422. You know that in Maiduguri it will be higher. So as we go deeper into our country, from Lagos, as we go further from Lagos, the higher it becomes. We analyzed this the other day, and we were talking about how much they sell aviation fuel in the respective big towns in our country, Port Harcourt and the rest of them. It is in Lagos that you get it cheapest, and of course we know why. Because of the port here, the access to the port here is close, and then
cost of transportation
you can have access to it. Yes, before it gets to that place, because they want to transport it by road and all that. So they have to factor everything into the cost of doing business. And these airlines are saying, look, the alternative is debt, that they had been struggling. You can't access foreign exchange. Some of them have to pay as much as 580 naira to $1, because when it's not available, then you have to now buy at a premium. So if things continue the way they are, I don't see how even some of these airlines will not fold up. And when we had recession, our last recession, it was the agri sector and the aviation sector that recorded positives. All other sectors were in the negative terrain. So if we do not do our best to save this sector, to save domestic airlines, then we'll be in trouble. Are we going to open our eyes and watch foreign airlines come in to operate within the domestic
People
environment?
they come in, they still have to operate profitably.
Yeah, but they have solvency that these ones don't have.
True.
They have solvency. And in some cases, even foreign companies will protect will provide some form of, financial support for companies that they have interest in. Look at what the UAE is doing to Emirates. Emirates is heavily subsidized by the parent, by the country itself. So we can't go on like this. Every sector is gasping. But we will come and hear that, we are doing very well, GDP is growing. The more things get expensive, the more people refrain from patronizing it. For example, I used to buy a bottle of granite for 300, 350 a few months back. Today I wanted to buy and they told me 750.
Yes,
so I've stopped buying.
So you're staying off granite.
I've stopped buying. It's as simple as that.
Jumped to 500.
You won't come into my office and eat granite the way you used to eat. It's not there anymore. And that's how it is with many people. Because of this now, many people will go off flying. Because some people are always watching out for cheap tickets, maybe in the region of 25 to 30 and all that.
Yes.
Well, if it's not available, what are we?
God blesses the 1,000 somewhere.
Huh? So what do they think? Are the roads safe? Are the roads safe? Are bandits not locking on our highways?
That's another factor, security.
That is the thing. In Ose local government in Ondo State, criminal headsmen are harassing people. They are killing people. A lot of it don't even get reported.
Yes.
But this is the thing.
You've chased them away from their land.
Yes.
Jagba.
Come into people's community, chase them away, rape their women. I mean, it's so sad.